are not in use. Today we're running track 1, so this top track that you see is completely empty. We have 5 different tracks that we run throughout the week. And then our last track's number 5 is going to be at the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All of our trains are battery powered, so I'll grab a battery and show you what that looks like.
Oh, so the track drops down?
What do you say?
The track drops down,
Yeah,
and then you're able to run
yes,
them?
yes.
Just trying to figure out how you got to cross it.
So this battery goes to our Thomas the Train for the kids. And this is what I was explaining to you earlier. It has like a little wire that comes out the front. And then it just plugs into the engine right behind it. And then you grab a remote, turn the remote on, and it links it together, and then you run it out on that track. We have to charge these every day after all of our shifts, so they'll be ready for the next day, obviously. But prior to this bridge that I'm about to show you right here, we had to pick up all of our trains and take them to the track. And then we actually decided to use our brain, and we just built a bridge that actually has tracks on it.
Genius.
And it just connects to the car barn, and so we can run our trains out onto the layout instead of picking up each individual.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
No, it's alright.
And this is new? This is a new deal? here?
Yes, it's relatively new. I want to say 2 years. It's been around for 2 years. And then it's countered by this bell that you'll see coming down there. Any questions?
That's pretty
Before we
slick.
move on.
Nope. I like it.
Sure. Alright. Y'all return around, I'll talk about this engine, the helium tanker, and then we'll go into our caboose. So the locomotive on the right is HB&T, stands for Houston Belt and Terminal.
Houston what? Terminal?
Houston Belt and Terminal. And it was originally in a Houston museum. That museum was flushed out by another company. And then it sat at a junkyard for around 5 years. And then we were lucky enough to find this place. And then we are in the process of restoring it. The sign down at the bottom says do not enter. Because we can't take any guests in there because we are currently getting deeds to restore it. As well as 2 other new acquires. And it's towards the end of our tour. There is an Amtrak train, and then there is a RPO, a post office car, that we're both restoring both of those in our engine as well. So.
Are you going to be able to drive this?
No, you won't be able to drive that.
Oh, I meant you.
Me personally, no, probably not.
Will it work? Will it run? Anyone be able to drive it? You're just going to restore
Restoring
it so
the
you
inside,
can see
yeah,
it.
for a tour.
Yeah.
When did you get it?
When did we get it? Around 20 weeks ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's relatively new.
What about the post office one?
We got them all around the same time. I think this was our oldest, so this might be 21 weeks, this might be 20.
Sweet.
What about the helium tank? What's with that?
So that helium tanker used to run on tracks, and when it did run on tracks, it weighed around $300,000 or 300,000 pounds, 310,000 more specifically. But yeah, during its time, it was like a heavier train car that was ran on tracks. Now they are around 300,000 pounds, but during its time, it was considered a heavier car. And all those canisters that you see in there were all filled to the brim with helium. And it was actually used in the Saturn missile project. And that same project helped us get to the moon for the very first time.
Oh,
so
that's cool.
that train started in Amarillo and made its way down. So
That's great.
helped NASA.
Something I've always, that's what I was going to say. I've always wondered what that means.
Do not hump.
Yeah, is that that
Maybe
train
if-
term?
If the canisters clang together, maybe they'll. I don't
I've
know.
always wondered.
You can't stack the cars.
Can't stack them, is that what that means?
I thought it was always you can't humpback them. 'Cause you'll
That
see-
might be, yeah,
you'll
that,
see
that could very well be. I've seen that
train
on
cars
many
where they're
trains.
stacked on top of each other.
Okay,
That's what I thought. You can't hump them. You can't hump them.
okay. That might be.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that. Do not hump.
To see the angle at the top, you can't stack it flat. You have to have, like that Connex is flat on the bottom, you can put Connex on top of it. And they have the bolt-bound chains.
That could be.
Gotcha. And then the last car on all trains is the caboose. Well, no longer the caboose anymore. It was discontinued around the 1980s due to the end of train device, which is, there's a plaque in there that you'll be able to see what it looks like. But That is air conditioned stuff. You don't
Ah.
have one on each side.
The caboose.